Did I really screw that up? Looks like I did. Oh, leave it to me to ruin the easy things, right? Anyways, it's Micah. And yeah, well, let's give you some interesting stuff, even if my music's not here, because I obviously have clicked one too many things and shot myself in the head. My button's not working right. So let's take a look here. We'll let that run, make sure I'm not too stupid. But all evidence to the contrary right here. So we'll get those out of the way. We'll go over to the view live. And yeah, so I'm going to take on Sean Taylor today. He reached out to me, I think on either Saturday or Sunday. So round 15 for me. Let me get over to the ACST Facebook page where normally I give myself a good 90-second intro, but it is not the case today. So we'll go live. I'll see how loud this is. See if I can pull this back just a little bit.
Absolutely.
And Taylor's going to have me start off on lane 21.
A couple of years ago, one of my teammates did one of these while he was smoking, caught him in the head. I'm like, that's assaulting an officer.
Pretty loud there at the lane. Picked up real well. We'll see how we start out here. Beautiful. Starting out with a half whistle on the left. See how we can recover from this as I continue my slump here, falling off what started out really well and falling off the wagon. And we'll steal the tech.
You're going to get great results if you throw that ball first.
Sean, already up with the salt. It's
Some
great.
From Jordan
Hopefully
Bridges.
this catches up. Hopefully the replays are looking good and everything's going the way it should. We'll see if we can fill this early spare. And I'm going to get away with it.
I saw the half booster.
You heard me screaming out with the good old oh no. Really was convinced I was going to go right through and have a half wister on the right side. And apparently, I just don't want the head pin.
All right. Nice and
Pissing away an easy spare. Just need to pick up the head pin for the 10 bucks. And there it is. There's the drag.
Put on a new glide. I'm not used to it yet.
So I don't think I noticed it right
It's
there.
all up to the game.
I don't know if anybody else did on my back foot. There's the drag queen. I love the closed capture thing. So I apparently looks like I dragged my back foot just a little. I'll have to be mindful of that moving into the future. But finally on the head pin, and to my detriment here, as I leave the 7-10 split with a lot of wood. And I'm really looking probably for that leftmost. And I didn't want to. I think I just noticed it there. So, old man, I'm doing all right, Nico. My shoes aren't. On the last couple of slides there, I've kind of destroyed my the front sole on my left foot as I'll pluck away the 7-pin and get. Oh no, that's right. That one channeled. Sorry. Settle for the 9 bucks. But you might notice that my non-slide foot, my plant foot, I keep catching the toe, and I actually have torn.
Didn't realize I've been shaving that down.
Old man looking at shoes. Yeah, this sucks. Just totally destroyed that rubber pad.
Tore right through.
So every time I slide, it's popping free. Oh, that's a good thing. Maybe I should bring it up. It's really not all that fun anyways.
All right. Something I never thought I'd do.
I was more focused on my damn shoe.
I bought like shit. I blame the shoes. I've never done that before.
So I'm trying to just find a way to bowl with this shoe while it's falling apart on me. We'll see how this goes. And as you can see, I'm trying to
Not thinking
like
about it one
pull
bit.
my left foot behind me as quick as I can. No, they're removable parts, so I just have to get a new, you know, rubber for my left foot. And oh, punching right through there, taking out the 1 and the 9, but the good old 4-7. I'm not crazy about that wood, but you want to get out there and hit it kind of high, let it push its way home here. And I'll take the sweep off the wall. Any way I can get it right now. All right, so 46 through 4. Hoping to sit on a mark, and more importantly, yeah, I have no sole, but my shoes are in need of one. I've already ordered the piece, but obviously, that's an ugly split as I rip through the core there, leaving the left wing in the 3-pin.
Logic says hit the 1, but it's good back there. Pretty nice.
And obviously, I'm in my own head now, knowing I'm dealing with a bad shoe, but whatever. You got to keep bowling. Oh, wow, that pin leaned. It's my own fault. I probably should have hit the 2-pin to begin with. Hey, you know, you got to start somewhere. It'll be a 10
All right,
bucks.
a few more balls and I won't be thinking about my shoes.
Excuse me.
I'll make sure I bring it up every half.
So at the halfway point
Need every advantage I can.
of my string, I'm sitting at 56 with just a single mark, a spare 8. We'll bring up Sean Taylor, who will commence the beatdown. So Sean's a little behind me in matches completed. He's only completed 10. This is 11th. And he's going to start out. Oh, are you kidding me?
Game is so easy.
Oh, man, the backdoor strike. 4, 2, 1, boom. That's, you know you're in for a long day when your opponent starts out that way. Oh, good times.
I'm going to make Micah's hooks disappear. Get in there.
Looking for 2. And he's going to go right through for a clipped wing eagle, taking out the 1-5-8. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a Millis strike. Backdoor strikes happen in many places. And a great run at it here. Sean gets everything but the 3 and the 10, so it'll be an 8. We're both at 18 through 2. Well, through 1, and then he'll pick up the 10. So starts out with a 1-pin lead through 2 boxes. But yeah, I mean, that's, you know, Sean throws the ball probably 40 miles an hour out of his hand. So not really surprised that he can make things dance to win. And look at this. The split breaks up. So just the 7-pin hiding behind 3 pieces of wood.
Do I play the wood or go for the pin?
Sean, do I play the wood or go for the pin? Eh, good luck. There it is. No questions.
Might be a little forward. Come on, you can get that thing.
I'll have to block up my slow butt going down there to kick the pin for him as he blows up the spare. So 38 plus a ball through 3 and growing on an early lead. At this point in time, I'm holding on to the hope that I can still bowl through this flippity flop front part of my shoe. We'll see what happens. And Sean's going to pull that one across. So he's got the 1-5, everything to the right of it. And I'm in need of a drink of water, obviously. And catches that just a wee bit thin, taking out just the head pin. I love Millis, but yeah, when you have a lane that's got, you know, quick plates and old pins, it's not, you know, it's really riding that fine edge between a split and a strike. Some days it's just cool as Sean obliterates the head pin and is looking at a nice setup here. 6'10" with a slanted plank, so you kind of want to hit it right about where the tape is. And he does exactly that. So 3 marks in the half. Sean will sit down at 61 plus a ball. I'm going to move my scoreboard over to the other side. That's the problem, Dom. You know, when you throw a ball with any sort of speed there, you really just don't give the pins a chance to move around. You know, you tend to rip right through it. So, anyways, I'll get my first crack at lane 22. And hopefully get some better results. And as we were talking about hitting the head pin and the bad things that happen, that's 3 splits and 6 boxes.
Just ripping it when I'm going.
I do like the setup there. You know, you're looking at the left wing. You got a nice kick over to the 6 pin. Woo. The ball tried, but didn't quite kick over there. The cap kind of got in the way a bit and stopped my ball from sending the pin right. Let's see if I can pick up a lonely stick. There we go. So another 10 bucks. 66 through 6, so not exactly doing myself any favors. You're seeing the weirdness that I'm doing with my left foot, trying not to piss off the part of my shoe. And, oh, boy. All right, so 4, 5, 7, 10, a nice plank across the setback. So I'm thinking if I can kind of hit that right edge of the pin, maybe drive through it to the 5, kick the 5 into the 10. And, oh, almost got it to go. Almost. See, I'm still trying to get my soul back on. I must have caught the tip of it. But I missed my shot. Almost got away with it. But now just the 10 pin.
Face.
JB. Hey, Larry. How are you, buddy? Yeah, it was a good match. I've been looking forward to bowling against Sean. But dealing with an equipment malfunction. We'll see how this plays out. All right, just 76 with 3 to go. Fighting my way through splits here. Hey, it's not a split. So I chop through the 3, leave the lambda down the left, and then the 6 and the 10.
Well, this is not a split.
Let's see if I can clean up any of this mess. And that one's going to get dropped outside. I see exactly how I would damage my foot, my shoe, though. Watching my feet a little more than that one's gonna miss the mark. So a crappy little 7 box. 83 with just 2 to go.
It's keeping the red one. Big ones.
Trying to find a way to keep my shoe intact. Oh no! Hit the head pin, and look what I get for it. A 5-10 and a pissed off shoe. 5 splits on 5 head pins. What a percentage, folks. And I catch the wrong side of the 5 pin. That's not me abusing the ball return. That's like the one part of the frame that doesn't move. I tap my toe in. And picks up the 10 bucks. So, not the worst pinning in the world, not the best. I'm sitting on 5 head pins, 5 splits, 5 10s, and just the one lonely spare in the first box. So, let's see if I can bail my ass out here in the 10th. Oh, at least it's a solid 9 drop.
I won't say it makes a difference. It's just annoying.
Once again, having to fix the shoe. So let's see if we can shoot the 7. Bowler side corner. Thank God. It's been a while. That's not entirely true, but absolutely most of the time that's the thing. You know, I expect to get a split half the time I hit the head pin, so it doesn't really. So, yeah, the problem is I'm old, fat, and unbalanced. So if I try to pick up those house shoes, it's gonna be like Bambi on ice. So, yeah, I know my limits. There are many of them, and that is certainly one of them. So Sean's going to step up here at 61 plus a ball. Really not needing a lot to catch me at just my 112. And that's going to put him in the right direction with the 20 box. Beautiful strike, pushing the 5 back into the 8. That puts him at 81 plus a pair through 6, so certainly in trouble. Double! Oh, and a fast one. No, folks, this is a replay, not a repeat. Sean doubles up, now 91 plus a ball through 6. 101 plus, well, technically 3 bonus balls. Sitting at 7. All right, let's see if he can triple it up. Oh, and he gets stranded. Hell of a ball, just unable to get the 2-pin. By the way, that's me on the left over there trying out the house shoes, Barbara, just so you know. And after one slide, it's like, whoa. Oh. Sean misses the single stick there, so it'll be a 9 on the second strike. And a 9 for the box, so 999, but 29, 19, and 9 to start off his second half. 128 with a pair to go, and I'm already losing. Yeah, Brian, he was bowling great. At least he had a shoe to stand on. Oh, he picks up half the spread eagle. Unfortunately, it was his first ball. And he's going to chop out through the 3. So the 1, 5, 8, and 10 trying to work his way through there. He'll keep the 9 streak alive as he kicks the 1 off the wall. Comes back, gets everything but the 10 pin. So 137 with a box to go. And I was out there trying a slide or 2. I'd asked the lanes for permission to wear my sneakers, and Sean is gonna. Guy's getting too many splits. That's his second of the string. He's looking at the 9 and the 10. I think the sweeping wood to the left is just a little too far back, so he's gonna play that front plank. And ooh, wow. Ball just didn't quite catch that 10 pin. Look at that little marble fall back into the pit, and he'll finish with a 9. But hey, an opening 146, so a hell of a string for Sean right out of the gates, and I'm in a 34 pin hole as we get ready for string number 2. And I will move my score box back to the right-hand side.
Really comfortable
So we're both picking on it right now because I'm wearing the sneaker, and you know my old man sneakers are probably about a ½ inch taller than my bowling shoes. So this will be an adventure. Get ready.
think about like bowling on synthetic approaches now.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's totally weird.
I don't think I've ever bowled in sneakers, so new experience. We'll see what happens. 4 horse down the right-hand side. And, hey, look, 1 for 1. But then again, I started out the last string with a mark, so I look forward to pitching this one into the abyss. Yeah, the problem is, Nico, is the difference in height of the shoes is really messing with me. So I'm going from like one leg that's like a ½ inch longer. Well then.
Wow. I like it.
Oh no. Results-based happiness as I drop the hammer with the sneaker on. We're gonna have to wait for some pins here. Give me an opportunity to mess with you.
That's where the Velcro stops. That's why.
I was talking with Brian Fournier. He was talking about how that's where those kind of the rubbers on those shoes, that's where they tend to blow up. Oh baby, right back on the splits, punching out the first spread eagle of the day.
Right on the nose.
That is 6 splits and 8 headpin hits in my first 13 boxes. Tried to give it a run.
I got coffee. I picked it up twice that way, like in the summer. So I think that's how
Just the 2 and the 4 to clean up here for a $10. And there it is. 48 through 3.
If I'm feeling confident, I really want to be on the left
So
side.
pinning well,
because I have so much
with
spin.
the exception I think that one
But
box
the
is
only way
7
is to
bucks I
pick it
had in
up.
the first.
Yeah, same as me. I go left side. 'Cause for some reason,
We're having a conversation about how to shoot eagles, which is kind of fun because,
Gotta be feeling my aim.
you know, it's one of those spares that rarely goes. All right, box 4. Hey!
I don't know, but I keep going.
The good news is I'm in Millis. It makes up for it, right?
I'll take it. Second strike of the half. Things are looking up for the moment. 58 plus a pair through 4. That giant shoe on my left foot. And wide left. So just like Sean, leaving the 1-5, everything down to the right. Hope to convert this up for 20 bucks. We'll see what happens. Nope. Take out the 4 horse. I got the 5 and the 9 there. I kind of feel like I can play this wood, just lower the tape. Or instead, I'm just going to obliterate it up top. So a nice clean half. Haven't had one of those in a while. 76 through 5.
Go get it.
5 perfect boxes. Get this out of the way because I know Sean fires away pretty quickly. So give him a sense of what it feels like to be in a bit of a hole, and he's gonna, well, he starts the same way that I finished. 1-5, everything down to the right. He's got a great pin out front to make that just, oh. That one is it gonna trip it from behind? Ooh. Thanks, Barbara. It felt good. Although it felt weird throwing in sneakers. Sean will tickle that one for a 10 bucks. Yeah, I don't call that a 6-pack. That's a chop. And I don't check anybody's ID. Oof, that one got away from him. Takes out the 6 and the 10. I have 7 10s through a string and a half. That means I'm not throwing spares well. Wow. Sean made up for that first ball in a hurry. Dropped that right in the pocket and obliterated the rest of that rack. Nope, I leave those statements for Paul on his streams. I won't do it. All right, looking to fill this. Little thin. And he's going to have a 7-10 split here. And I'm going to go take a look at it. And for the sake of any of our viewers here, I'm just going to bring up the stats so that you don't have to look at my fat ass as I climb under the masking unit to check to see if that pin's in play. And it was literally, you know, about a quarter of an inch behind the line.
I know, I just hope nobody's on the ledge up there.
We're talking about, you know, Sean throws such a strong ball and how far that pin is forward. You're like, we're just hoping nobody's in the shrapnel zone for when he hits this thing, because you know his ball is going to take off. And I mean, I pretty much think that that's where you got to go here, so. Woof. Unreal. Caught that right on the tape, and it's the beauty of candlepin, the wood. And I really thought that that pin rolling would have enough to take it down, but that's it. Sean decides it's not going to happen. It's a 9-box, 37 through 3. And he's going to get a... Oh, wow. So he went from a Caleri to a backdoor split to just having to shoot around 3 pieces of wood to get that 9. Oh, that's just not right. Yeah, you can see the frustration. Twice in a row he's gotten jobbed by the dead sticks. And it'll be a 9-box, 46 through 4. Cleary's got her over there on the left. Sean is, I believe, last in his division, but still he's got a record over 500. I think he's 71 and 69, and well, I shouldn't say that. He's now 73 and 69, right? So, got the first 2 pins for me. 2 points, rather. And of course, now we've got the missing 10 pin. So yeah, 71 and 69 coming in, and that'll have him at 73 and 69. He has 30 strikes, 138 spares, and 107 tens through 50 strings so far. And that's just not right. So a little light. He's looking at the 4-5. He's got a couple of slanted pins, but you really want to kind of catch the outside of the 5. Hope you can kick it in. I think he's a little full. Send that one right back in the pit. See if we can shoot the 4 for the single pin. And it'll be a 9-box. Alrighty, I have a lead. I'll take it. So 76 to 55 at the half. Obviously, he had such a big first string to my garbage, so I still got a ways to go.
I tore it up over on one of the other lanes. I had no idea that was like that.
All right, let's see if I can pick up where I left off. All right.
Good. Thought it was gonna be good.
Broke up the split. I'll take it. So just the right wing. Just gotta let this go nice and easy.
That sucked.
Something I've been doing lately, and I don't know what it is, but I'm pulling it when I'm aiming at the 3, and that one was certainly no different. But again, cleaning up for the 10-box. 86 with 4 to go. Dealing with my headset jack here. All right, firing away in box 7. And I'm gonna miss the head pin out to the left. Leave the 1, 3, 7, and 8 without any help. I like this shot in general. It's one of those where you kind of try to get it right in the pocket and hope the head pin goes off the wall and cleans things up for you. or just rip right through the heart of it, take out the 1-8 and leave yourself with a rotten 3-7 cleanup. I'm still having struggles on that side, so I'll take the 3-pin, but there goes the perfect string as I have a 9 box. And candlepin, obviously a perfect string is any box in which every box is at least a 10. So 95 with 3 to go. Yeah. Hit the head pin, they say. Leave yourself an 8-10. So looking at the wood here, then I know I want to get this as far out to the left as possible. See if I can get this to spin. Just not quite the right kick off the pin once it hit it. So now just a single 10 pin to pick up as I continue to work really hard to throw away that good first half. And there it is, 105 with a pair to go. And that is my 9th 10 box in less than 2 full strings. Ugh, just can't throw marks. All right, firing away in 9. Oh no! My turn. Clipped wing eagle, 158 popped out. So, you know, the thought process here is you want to send the 3 pins into the 4 to try to cause some chaos. So aiming right between the 2 and the 4. Ouch. Punch that 2 in the face. Now just try to get the 4 on the right-hand side.
That's ugly. You're welcome, see home, for the pins.
Yeah, I forgot I said that. Obviously, Jeremy is such an excellent pinner. You know, he really has me focusing on not leaving sticks standing. And, you know, there's a whopping 5 box. So, brutal, brutal. There we go. All right, a decent ball on the head pin. I've obviously had troubles shooting this side. Just need to shoot a 6-10 to save this string from being a dismal disappointment in the second half. Thank God.
I didn't ruin it.
Yes, I didn't ruin it.
What an idiot.
So right between the 6 and the 10, 120 plus a ball as I salvage this second half. Well, I shouldn't say that, right? I need at least 6. Here we go for the fill. And it's 7. Make that 8.
He got one. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Oh, couldn't quite cheese the garbage strike. So it'll be a 129. Oh, brutal string, huh? 7 head pins, 3 splits. So on the 2 strings, 13 head pins, 8 splits, 2 strikes, 4 spares, and 9 10 boxes.
Go get it.
Alrighty. Get Sean up there to finish up his second string. He's going to need 75. Oh, believe me, those 5 pins could have been the difference with a lot, but just not throwing well on 22 and still not quite sure I understand how to bowl in a sneaker. Sean's going to start out chopping through the 3-hole. And then a hell of a second ball, gets everything but the 7 and the 8 out of that. And he'll go to the right for an 8 box. So he's going to have to start going quick here. the gap for the string is 67. You know, I feel the same way, Pete. I really do. It's like, oh, way to waste it. This time, Sean's Kaleri doesn't break up, so he is having to deal with it this time. He's got a cool plank in between the 1 and the 2. And unfortunately just misses it to the left. So clears out everything but the head pin. How you doing, Pete? And now just one shot down the middle, right? How hard can this be? Oof. It's a 9. 72 with 3 to go. So unless he gets a bunch of 20 bucks here, I may tie him up 2 points apiece. And would have been a second Kaleri in a row, but the back one falls, so just 4 horse down the left-hand side. 1, 2, 4, 7. Oh, a little heavy. Sends the 2 off the wall into the 4, but nothing finds its way to the 7 pin. And does not pick it up for the 10. So another 9 bucks. 81 with a pair to go. And without a double, should be in good shape. Oh!
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you heard me there as a fan. Wow. In a house where they usually go down fairly easy. Look at that pin get tagged. It's still rocking. He's got an army of wood out front, but hopefully it's not a jerk to him. Yeah, there you go. All right, so he grabs the mark in the 9th. 91 plus a ball. He can throw a 131. Wow, gave it a hell of a ride. Nothing wrong with a 9 drop. Everything but the king, but that'll give me the win. I wonder if I can build that logic for my score sheet.
Doing? God, fucking right.
Yes! Lots of F-bombs in the air. As he picks up the stick for a 110. I'll take the second string.
Didn't give it to you. Somehow you threw the ball too hard.
I was talking about the Cubica not picking up his 10 box there. My scoreboard back to the other side. And we'll see if I can do anything here in the 3rd string. Sean threw 2 12 head pins, 4 splits, 3 strikes, 4 spares, and 3 10 boxes.
This feels so weird.
Both of us have left 11 pins standing. Yeah, we bowled earlier, and you know, I usually try to stream, you know, the days that I bowl. You know, hopefully this time it doesn't cost me a loss. But, all right, string 3. My turn to start out off the head pin.
Gotta hit it.
Leaving the 4 horse down the left-hand side.
That is the weirdest thing, man.
The noise of the person bowling over on like lane 16 or whatever. Almost got it.
I'm not gonna bitch about
Actually,
the water. I thought it
very
was taking
similar
it
to
out.
Sean's attempt at the same shot, right? Pop the head pin a little high, 2 in the 4, but nothing for the 7. But what a beautiful plank out in front of it.
Hey, I might have gotten out of those.
Pretty sure that would have gone even without the setup wood. So that is my 10th 10. All right, let's see how old man sneakers can bowl here. And oh man, I really wanted that one.
I had no idea.
That was probably one of the best balls I've thrown in a while, and just couldn't find a way to that 6 pin. So
Now you're just watching me.
the two of us were just having a good time. I mean, just comments flying back and forth. And hey, look at that,
hard to
folks.
hit that right in the middle,
A
isn't
10 box.
it? Idiot.
22 boxes, half of them are 10s. Ugh, I could only throw spares, right?
Well, I'm going to hate that one.
All right, let's get right back at it. And that one dropped out to the left. And I notice it. I'm listening to it, right? So when I watch it all, I can sit here. I can hear, you know, good timing between the release and it hitting the lane, and I'm just not getting it out there. 137, and still the 137. Shit. I want to put it between the 1 and the 3, but I obviously dropped that way out to the left. Ah, the Gronk dropped it out there. Hit the skip lob. It'll be a 9 bucks. We'll see what we could do here in the 4th. Worried about an open half at this rate. Not throwing an overly great ball. Well, deja vu. Once again, dropping out to the left. Just letting that ball go. 137, and this time the 8. Some great. The wood looks good, so you just kind of want to pop the head pin and see what happens.
Oh, nice shot.
Wow.
Well, the first one should have been, damn it.
That one went with with a real firm kick off the wall, so. Beautiful. Yeah, Nico, I've been playing and trying to get used to this microphone the more that I work with it, and you know, just trying to get the levels right, so it's fun. All right, 39 plus a ball. Let's see if I can fill it worth a damn.
One in. There you go.
All right, that's a decent fill. So everything but the 10 pin,
Oh,
and
look at that, a little one-way, too.
exactly. That wood's pretty damn perfect. So right between the wood and the pin. Exactly.
Sure, you didn't even need the wood.
You know. Oh, you know the help.
2 spares in a row to close out the half. 58 plus a ball. Bring up the stats real quick while Sean steps up, and I'm sure he'll fire away quickly. So I'll try to get my artwork out of the way before he throws. And there it is. I didn't get it out quite completely in time. So Sean matches my 10 for the box with 10 in a ball, opening up with a strike. Waiting on the pins. That's Sean's 4th strike to go along with 4 spares here. Double. Jesus. That I think is the 3rd one of those. You know, the spread eagle with an extra pin back there. So, see what he can do on it. Well, I bet you he'd want more. Just a 6 on a strike, but managed to kick out 3 of the 4 there. So now he's got the 3, and then the 1 off to the left, and it'll be an 8 bucks. So 24 through 2. After the opening bomb. And Jesus. Sean's 5th strike for the halfway point there. That's just another absolute pocket crash. Hey, that's how you get the 6 pin to fall, huh? Beautiful ball, Sean. 34 plus a pair. Five strikes. 4 spares, 3 tens. And good Lord, is that pin even on? It's still on the lane. You can see it pretty clearly here, but live time, it was tough to tell. So the 4, 6, 7. He's gonna get over there. Oh, was in behind. So we'll fill the strike with 9, 43 through 3, and just the 6 pin. No. 52 with a box to go for the half. I'm really trying to pin out there, but it's so funny because my left leg is now effectively like a ½ inch longer than my right. Sean's gonna, no. 5 for 5 on the head pin, 2 strikes, 2 splits, and now a nice, easy 4-7 spare. There it is.
Playing hopscotch with Marks.
Yeah, exactly. He is playing hopscotch with Marks. 62 plus as he takes his seat. I'm going to move the scoreboard to the other side. Tail of the tape at the midway part in the match. All right, working on a spare. Trying to find a way to.
See if I can find a way to throw on this guy.
Yeah, I'm not bowling well on 22. Wow, come on.
Love it.
Oh, the good news is I got a 7 on the spare. The bad news is it got worse.
If that guy stays out of the gutter, I might be able to play.
So I want to catch the cap of that pin to kind of try to get the ball to go to the left. See what happens. See, Nico, I'm old, I'm fat, so when I'm off balance, I know I'm off balance. Oh well, missed my mark there, drove away the 7 pin. Right through the wickets for an 8 bucks, and the laugh was because
I know I was aiming for the 2 pin.
exactly. I know I was going for the 2, and I damn near hit the 3 on the inside. So 73 with 4 to go. Let's see if we can pick up some sticks here. Oh boy. We're back on this parade. Split, split. 7-10 naked. This sucks. It's just it's a backbreaker. But let's see if we can do it. You know, maybe if that curtain wasn't so frayed and solid, I might have been able to. No. I did try to shave it a little, but, you know, never going to happen. Looking for the single stick on the other side. On it. 2 balls on target.
Hey, I hit both corners.
So, yep, yet again, 3 balls on target and nothing but a 10 to show for it. That is my 12th 10 of the match. And you're not going to win that if you're bowling against a guy that's throwing strikes left, right, and center. So. Box 8. Going to be a little tight. I love the setup, though. 1, 2, 4, and 10. The piece of wood. So, you know, you can get away with hitting this high. You can come to the right, try to shoot it down. You can go between the 1 and 2. So, just got to throw a half-decent ball. And there it is.
I saw head pin only.
Picking up the mark. 93 plus a ball through 8.
That wood wasn't covering the 10. I don't think it would have gone, but.
So funny seeing the sneaker out there. All right, let's see if we can get a fill here. Make Sean have to work for it in the second half. Oh, not again. Right through the nose. That's 11 splits out of 18 head pin hits. Rats. Looking at the 3, 6, 7. Let's see what happens. Oh.
It really was meant to be inside.
I did want to be in between the 3 and the 6 there, but you know, obviously if you can catch the outside and get the wall going at Millis, it's not the worst. Kind of like that, just better. So it's a 9 box. 109 with 1 to go. All right, need one more mark. One more mark will make me feel a little better about this. Can't make it too easy for Sean. Uh-oh. Yeah, you can see that one kind of stuck a little tight. Off the mark. Leaves the 4-horse down the left-hand side. It was so close to the head pin, too. Ah. Well, speaking of the head pin, that was right on it.
Walking in a not straight line. Pull me over for a Dewey.
Yeah, I certainly wasn't quite comfortable with that first step. Oh, no.
Right off my hand.
8 bucks. Shit. I really was counting on it there. I was doing well, but that'll be 6 pins left standing in that one as I chunk my way out of it, finishing it up with a 9 and an 8.
Look for the perp in the bushes, right there.
A 117. Not really too hard for Sean to run this down, sitting at 62 plus a ball, so I'm in trouble. 358 through 3. Not bowling horribly, just not bowling overly well. Sean gets a good sweep off the wall, so leaves the 189, which is better to leave the 189 than to shoot out the 189. Great piece of wood. No! Just off his head pin. Taketh the Lord's name in vain. Just needs the head pin for the 10.
Just enough.
Gets it just enough. That's right. A 10 box, only his 4th of the match. 4 boxes to go. Needs 39 to take the string.
Whoa!
And
Cuddle,
let's see where the wiggles go.
Turn.
Oh, that's a great setup. So for off the head pin, he's got the 147, but just blow up the head pin.
Boom. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, there was no doubt about that. It was juiced. Sean drops the ball right on it. 89 plus a ball. He's going to come across and get away with it as well. Another pretty decent leave here. The 1, the 3, and the 8. So again, with the piece of wood behind it, you just want to kind of hit that head pin real solid. There it is. Just like that. 2 in a row for Taylor.
Right on it, punch that head.
106 plus a ball through 8. Phil. Oh, no. Half Worcester on the left. Oh, did a good job of shaving across it, but ultimately ends up with a setback on the left for the 10. The punch one out. It's a chance. He needs 2 pins to take the string in the last box.
As long as my shoe doesn't explode.
He's like, I should be okay as long as my shoe doesn't explode. Good shot. Oh, there you go. Oh. 5, 7, 10. He's got an interesting. Oh, it's rolling a bit.
It's like you wanted that pin to stay just a little further to the right. His ball's so strong, I don't know if he's going to be able to get the 10. Yeah, you saw it come off the 5 pin, but right through it. If it had deflected a little more. Picks up the stick, though. A 126. I'm now trailing 4 points to 2 as I continue my march to throw away my good start to the season here. 382 through 3 for Sean, averaging 127.3. I'm at 358, 119.3. So I don't feel bad, but I mean, he's just having a great day. 5 strikes, 7 spares, 18 head pins, 7 splits, 5 tens for Sean. I have 2 strikes, 7 spares, 18 head pins, 11 splits, and 12 10
Put
boxes.
myself in a situation where I have to vote good on 22.
All right, string 4. Well, on the head pin.
Chase
Uh-oh.
the field away.
All right, it's up at the plate. Just don't touch that wood. Go around it, pick up the 5-9. Yep. Yep.
Shouldn't have hit the wood, shouldn't have hit the wood, shouldn't have hit the wood.
I know it.
On me.
You know that there's no excuse for that. The wood really wasn't blocking anything. I just. Hey, look, another 10. That is number 13 as we're in the 4th string. So when I'm lacking in marks, I guess I'm making up for in complete boxes, but oof. That's frustrating. Very frustrating. All right. Oh, there we go. Spin to win.
Catch those pins.
A little thin with the mixing ball. Get the 5-7 to sweep down. 20 plus a pair here in the second. A little arm motion, trying to remember how to throw it. I hate myself. All right, so after the first one where I came at it extremely hard from the left, which is what I try to like to do, but I figure I'll go for the left-hand side this time. And yeah, all right, let's not do this again, right? Get a couple here. I don't want to settle on just a 5 fill on that. Oof. All right. So it's an 8 fill on. Oh, it's a 5 fill on the spare, on the strike, and then an 8 for the box. Yeah, moron.
I can score.
Not filling my strikes well at all today. And I'll be off target there,
Thank you for swapping that piece of wood.
leaving the 1, the 2, the 7, and the 10. So you kind of want to get out there in between the 1 and the 2 and let things clean up. We'll see how it goes. Missed the mark big time.
Way off balance.
Still struggling with balance. You're bitching about it there. Catch the head pin, see if the ball will carry over to the 10. Or get pissed at yourself and throw it right between them. So 2 8s back to back here. Not helping my case out. 41 through 4 despite the strike. And the quality of my pinning is falling away fast. Let's see how we finish the half here.
There it is. Sweep the leg. Just what the
Taylor called it before I thought it was going to happen. See that piece of wood come across, take out the 5, and then trip the 7 from behind. Much needed finish there. Second strike and a half, 51 plus a pair at the midway point of the string. Sean's going to step up. Right through the nose. He has the 3, 6, 7. He's got a plank behind the 6. Up, kick it. Oh, he came inside the 3 and it just kind of came to a stop. 21's been all right. I just, you know, just not throwing consistently. And my own worst enemy. Caleb picks up the single pin there for the 10 bucks to open it up. He has 5 strikes and 7 spares. I have 4 strikes and 7 spares. And his turn to deal with some splits, though I really like that wood there. So if he can leave this in between the 3 and the 6, he should get the 3, 6, 10, and that pin should go right at the 7. Ugh. It came up and kind of got that wood on the cap. Blew up the wing, but unfortunately, none of the shrapnel found the 7. Let's see if he can pick up this pin again. No, it'll be a 9 box, 19 through 2. Despite him decimating me on the scoreboard, our stats aren't too far off. Though he does have 3 boxes to go. Jeez. So he came across, he took out the 2, 4, 7, and then the pin kind of came back and tripped out the 3. So this is a weird mess here. It's the 1, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. And, oh, pulled that one. Pull out the 8, so see if he can clean up some of this mess here for an out. And he does. Oh, almost got the 5 out of that. It'll be an 8 bucks. 27 through 3. He's down just 6 in the string, but he's still up in the match even with my 2 boxes thrown. Box 4. Woof. Almost did it again. Blew through the 2 pocket, gets the head pin to fall forward, and now he's got a... I don't necessarily know that I love that wood, but he throws so strong. Yeah. Oh, and not only does the first wood, all right, the second one's getting out of there. Just at the 10 pin. He'll let that go for a 9 bucks. 36, 1 to go. Definitely wanting to sit on a mark. If I could fill a mark, he might really be in trouble, but these marks, good Lord. Ah! A little light on the pocket, but actually a little heavy on the pocket. And when the dust settles, good Lord, that pin just went out of there. He sure does, Dunk. The 6-8 with no wood. And sends the 6 right into the pit. And plucks the second stick, so despite a tricky half. Yeah. He says it's gross. It's a 46 open half. Move my score sheets to the other side. Get up there and try out my sneaker again. And let's see if I can learn to bowl on 22. Working on the strike.
2.
Jesus.
I didn't think it was that bad a ball. Apparently.
All right.
All right, let's get outside that 5.
5, 9, 10, and just like I said, I'm shooting for the left side of the 5.
Get outside.
I'm going to blame that on the height difference in the shoes. Everything's going right. Oh, right through the bunny. Just an 8 box, 67 through 6, despite the 2
Blame the
strikes.
height adjustment making my ball go to the right.
It's frustrating when you just can't. I don't know. I'm such a creature of habit. The fact that I haven't got quite the same feel is messing with me a bit. As I chop through the 3, leave the lambda on the left, and the 10 pin. I don't hate this.
It is weird. I got these old man hokas on.
Let's see if we can drop it in between the 1-2 here. Oh, I thought I had it.
I really thought I had it. I really thought I had that.
See it going, and it just tailed away at the end there. And we'll send the head pin straight out. 9 bucks as I'm leaving sticks left, right, and center. 76 with 3 to go.
2 mark plus 6.
See if I can get back on track here. Good Lord, was that a drop and a half? You could hear it. 1, 8, and 10. So these are one of those tough ones, but I do like the piece of wood that's over there to the right because I know I want to be on the head pin real solid to get the 8. So the ball itself won't go too far to the right. So let's see what we can do here. No chance of getting anything over to the right. So nice and easy. Let's pick up 10, number 14 here if I can. Oh! Oh, what an idiot. Everything that I've been doing all day long for pinning is not happening in this string. That's 5 garbage boxes. That's $5 for Candlepins of Cancer, but not helping my case here. Alrighty. 2 to go. Let's not throw this away. Oh, back on target, back on split. A little heavy. Looking at the 3, 6, 10, and the 4 over to the left. I've had problems shooting at the 3, 6 today. I've been pulling everything. See if we can get it right now.
Oh, why? Why do I do that when I'm in tight?
I have to figure out what I'm doing wrong there. It was like last year when I was having a problem shooting the 10 pin. Now I can shoot the 10 pin. I can't shoot the 3 pin. All right, grab at least 2, right? Yeah, that's where I wanted to be. Still just a 9 box, so another $1 goes away. 94 with a box to go. I'm hating myself something fiercely. Definitely not bowling well on 22. At least it's not a split. I just really don't like the look of that wood.
I don't like that one.
Nope. I want to get outside the 2 despite that pin being pretty flat. See if I can sweep it across. Couldn't get there. Couldn't get there. Took the cap.
I wanted to get outside.
I think drilling it would actually take it.
So I didn't like it, but I wanted to sweep and I had to get out.
Need to figure out why I'm throwing that ball down as quick as I am too. And it'll be a 9. Rotten string 103.
Well, that was a letdown.
Jeez, 2 early strikes and then
Left open, go get it.
right into the crapper. So leaving the door wide open for Sean to take this one too.
Idiot. Go get it.
Brutal. Brutal. Not happy with myself there. 10 pins left standing in that string. Not going to win anything. Sean will need 58 in this half to take the string. And yeah, let's just pop out the 6. You know what that means now, though? These 9 pins are in danger. Boom. Look at this, just absolutely obliterate what's standing there. The 1 spare from Sean will be filled by 6.5 as he can't get that 6 pin to trip. 4 horse down the right-hand side. And that's 2 in a row, just like that. So certainly no reason to believe that wasn't going to happen. This may be a surprise, Nico, but I don't always remember where he throws his bombs. And he'll struggle on the spare field there, just taking out the 4. The 1-5, everything to the right. And I was there. I've had a whole full day of work in between here and there. That is the worst. Whether you're shooting at like the cleanup of a half Worcester or the 1-5 and then everything to a side, when you just take out the 1 and the 8 and the 1 and the 9, you hate it. Nope, we bowled this earlier, Fendo. Just getting to relax right now. Sean takes the 8, so unless he blows out his bowling shoe like I did or falls apart, I'm in trouble. Get that corner. All right. Let's see if he can carry it through this one. He's got the plank right at the lip in front of the 10 pin. This is a live recording from this morning. I don't think that those 2 words go together. Either it's a live stream or a recording. Sean picks it up, 94 plus another 9. Beautifully done. Everything but the king. And I have lost yet another. Spin through it. Absolutely. Load it up, Sean. 113 plus 1 for the finish. Get them all. No, but it'll be a split. He doesn't have to shoot. 121. Taylor at 503.34, still averaging 125.8. I'm at only 461, so I dropped down to 115. Lesson learned: have a spare push sole in your bag. That sucks so bad. Woof. Oh no, 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 no.
God.
Man.
When I get a break, it breaks.
I do not like this wood. This is tough, you know, because this is one of those ones that you have to catch like on the left side of the cap. I'm convinced if you hit that red line, this one's going nowhere. That's just awful. Ooh. I lied.
No business on that one.
I mean, they don't come in multiple packs because I don't think anybody expects to have them break on them. So they're just individual, you know, like $20, $30 parts for your shoe. Oh boy. The splits will continue until morale improves. 3-2 to the right, which is my Achilles heel today. Let's see if I can put this between the 3 and 6 for a change. Oh no. God, it hurts. All right, at least try to get the 3 and the 10. Oh, no. Just, whoops, it's not a 4. It's a 7. Not that that's much better. So just like that, I start out with a spare and manage to turn it into just a lame +2 through 2. That is split number 15 on the day for me. Not record setting, but... Oh, that's another sloppy ball. I think I'm learning. Don't touch the head pin. Well, at this point in time, there's certainly no soul for sure. Have a good one, Dunk. I'll take that.
It's funny, when I was first bowling with the speaker, I was kind of airing everything out. Now that I'm back to like trying to bowl longer. Suck.
Blowing up the 1 and the 4 there. Let's see if I can fill this one any better.
Something to learn, but.
Ugh. Jesus. Drew Steele's chop. So taking out the 358. So quite a mess to clean up here. You want to get, you know, on the on the left side of the head pin, so that the ball goes off the 1 into the 4. Walk.
I told myself the whole time up there, I'm like, it doesn't feel right.
At least you stop.
Usually don't. That's so it's kind of like, all right, I'm just going to give up.
One of those things I'm trying to be better about is when the ball just doesn't feel right in my hand.
Oh,
Just don't throw it so you can
Well,
come
that's-
back and
do
clean
that
it off and
anyways.
still drop it.
no!
Idiot. What an idiot. All right, so again, let's see if we can clean this up. Oh, good Lord. That's a 5 box, folks. My second of the day.
Pins on the base.
That's just a tough deal.
40 through 2.
Oh, all right, 40 through 4. Let's see if we can do something here. No,
The action's there, the aim's not.
just 1 for 5 on the head pin in this string, which is usually not me. But I like the setup here. Punch through the head pin, glide to the 7.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
All right.
Hopscotch with spares.
You'd think
Hopscotch with
with
spares, the ship goes.
3 spares, you'd be looking better off than 50 plus a ball, but that's where I'm at. I know Sean fires away quick, so I'm going to try to get this up and out before he does. I mean, you can get away with being off the head pin, but, you know, it is a game of being able to hit your targets, and if you're not hitting your targets right out of the gates, as Taylor blows it up there for the spin, you know, it's not a good sign. All right, so 10 plus a ball for Sean. Let's see if he can do better than a 5, Phil. He does. His split's got an extra pin. I love that setup, though. Looks like he can hit the in between the 3 and the 6, which of course I haven't been able to. Oh no, that one stayed out. All right, so still the 3 and the 6, 3 and the 4 to shoot at. And it'll stay out there for an 8 box, so just 24 through 2. I mean, this match feels like it could be a little. Oh, you know what it is? Is I've had 2 spares. That's why. Got it. All right, Sean in box 3. Oof. That went fast. Strike number 6 for him in the match. Good news is we're waiting on the pins to reset. 34 plus a pair. Back on the head pin. I like the way this is set up. He's got the 3, the 9, and the 10, but look at that piece of wood behind. Sorry, the 2, 9, 10. That piece of wood is exactly what you'd expect out of it happened. Pushed it right into the 9 and the 10. Spare on strike as Sean continues to put on a clinic. Filling strikes in this match. And on the spare is gonna get it. I am in trouble. 74 plus a pair as Sean is erupting in the last string, which is awesome. Absolutely great band.
All right. Let's resume, pulling everything to the right.
Down 24 and a bonus ball. See if I can figure something out here on 22.
My turn.
My turn. Boom. Well, I could finally fill a spare there with 10. That was a clobber. Strike number 5. Then again, Sean's got 7. Beating my ass left, right, and center. Oh, boy.
This isn't bad. No, I just gotta hit wing.
Get your 5.
Yep. All right. So, kind of aiming in between the 2 and the 4 here.
Right there. Come on.
Oh,
Well, one
Just-
gets you one. Shit.
just
I
full.
can't feel shit today.
Just full. That sucks. Popping out the 2 pins. Just a 6 fill on the strike. Not filling strikes with beans today. Take the 8 box
Up to
for
the right.
84. That already has me at 10 pins standing in the string. I am not happy with myself. Hitting so well in the first 3. I have fallen off the wagon. Oh, no. Too thin. Too thin. Half Worcester on the left and the 10 pin. Again, just like earlier when I had that 2-5 and I had that piece of wood straight out, I just want to get to the left. I don't want to hit this on the cap. Just get out there. Let everything slide over. This should go. Or drill the cap.
This is where I drilled the cap. Tried to hit it last time. What do I do?
Drill the cap. Friggin' just not crisp today. Just not crisp
I'm just
today.
giving money away today.
After having so many 10s early on, I have just decided I'm not going to hit anything. I will tell you that sitting here at home, my knee is on fire, so bowling in the sneaker was not a good idea. Ah! 3 splits in a row.
Guy's gonna stay right there, isn't he?
I left the Nixon. 4-7, 6-10. So I am actually going to try to throw the ball with a backwards curve. I want to catch that pin as far on the left as I possibly can. I tried the house shoes, Dave. It was hilarious. I tried it for like 1 practice slide. It was because it's my push-off foot. Oh, I almost got it. Yeah, it was my push-off foot, so I just
Yeah, I was basically trying to bounce
almost wiped out just trying to move to the foul line.
Curve.
But I do think I have. There's a 10 box. I have another one of those soles, I think, downstairs in the basement on an old pair of shoes. So I'll see if I can't pull that off. That's my 14th 10 of the match to go along with 5 strikes and 10 spares. And I'll finish with just 30 out of 60 on the head pin as I leave the Colery on the right. So it looks like I'll be 29 out of 50 for perfect boxes. Pull off my pace. Oh, no love. Well, there's still a chance, right? Pick up a 10 here. That'll be 60% perfect boxes. Despite already losing the string after this half. Oh, drill it. Drill it. Not a good day.
At least break 60.
574. So averaging just under 115. That's true, but it also would have been worse then. That said, if you haven't heard, we got a lot of extra money to use on Saturday. So if you come down this Saturday at spare time for the Beat the House, and you're able to survive to the end and beat me, it's worth $150. As Sean is going to give his shot on picking up some splits. That is his 13th of the match. Ooh. Yeah, I think I got to go back to attacking the spread eagle that way. He blew up the left wing and almost had something get over the right. It'll be a 9 box, so 90 through 6. He just needs 24 pins. I'm also going to treat the Beat the House as if there's 2 extra bowlers there with regards to prize money for qualifying it. Look at the mix. And there it goes. All right. Almost ended up with another split out of that. As he says, oh, great, a single. Just the 8-pin. Blow it up, Sean. Come on. Attaboy. 100 plus a ball through 7. I just did not have it today. So likely going 2 and 12 yet again as I continue to plummet. Sean's not done with his splits yet. He's trying to catch up to me. That is number 14. I finished with 18. And same idea. Rips out one wing. Now let's see if he can rip out the other one. He likes those 9 boxes on the Eagles. So 2 boxes needs 1 pin.
I break my femur. I'm still going to try to bowl and finish it.
Good times. Well, it'll count as a baby split. He's trying to catch me. 31 head pins, 15 splits, which is pretty much really what you expect. Oh, just misses it. I had 30 head pins, 18 splits, so a little more than pace, but you know, whatever. Splits happen. I'll pick up the 10, 123 with a box to go. Just getting out-bowled today. That's all there is to it. Awesome fishing. Oh, he really did give it a run. He finished with 6 splits here in the string, but he's still at a 123, so he had that one little burst at the end of the first half with the strike spare strike. And just off his mark here. Needing the 3-pin for the 10 box at a 133. There it is. A beating and a half as Sean takes it 636 to 574. I'll bring up the stats here. We can just talk about it real quickly. So after getting blown out of the water in the first string, I survived in the second. And that was about as good as it got for me. After that, Sean just, I couldn't keep it. I couldn't keep it going. I was having trouble, and Sean took full advantage of it. I finished the day with 30 head pins, 18 splits, 5 strikes, 10 spares, 15 10s, 38 pins left standing. Sean was much more devastating out there. 32 head pins, 16 splits, 7 strikes, 14 spares, and just 9 10s, but 26 pins left standing. So on the way out of here, I'll give you all the replays, and we'll call it a night. Thanks for hanging out with me and watching. Take care.
Falling off what started out really well, and falling off the wagon. And we'll steal the tech.
You're going to get great results if you throw that ball.
So Sean's a little behind me in matches completed. He's only completed 10. This is the 11th. And he's going to start out. Oh, are you kidding me?
The game is so easy.
Sean, do I play the wood or go for the pin? Hey, good luck. There it is. No questions. 10 with a slanted plank, so you kind of want to hit it right about where the tape is. And he does exactly that. So 3 marks, see if we can shoot the 7. Bowler side corner. Thank God. Not to catch me at just my 112. And that's going to put him in the right direction with the 20 bar back into the 8. That puts him at 81 plus a pair through 6. So certainly in trouble. Double. Oh, and a fast one. We'll see what happens. 4 horse down the right-hand side. And hey, look, 1 for 1 with me. So I'm going from like one leg that's like a ½ inch longer. Well then. All right, box 4. Hey!
I don't know, but I keep going.
The good news is I'm
I have 7 10s through a string and a half. That means I'm not throwing spares well. Wow. Sean made up for that first, being a dismal disappointment in the second half. Thank God. Tagged. It's still rocking. He's got an arm you would out front, but hopefully it's not a jerk to him. Yeah, there you go. All right, so you just kind of want to pop the head pin and see what happens.
Nice shot.
Wow.
The first one should have been.
Exactly. That wood's pretty damn perfect. So right between the wood and the pin. Work out of the way before he throws. And there it is. And Jesus. Sean, 5 on the head pin, 2 strikes, 2 splits, and now a nice, easy 4-7 spare. There it is. Right, try to shoot it down. You can go between the 1-2, so just got to throw a half-decent ball. And there it is. 1-4-7, but just blow up the head pin.
Boom.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, there was no doubt about that. Again, with the piece of wood behind it, you just want to kind of hit that head pin real solid. There it is. Just like that. 2 in a row for Taylor. Oof. That's frustrating. Very frustrating. All right. Oh, there we go. It's falling away fast. Let's see how we finish the half here.
There it is.
Sweep the leg.
Just
And
what the
what that means now, though, these 9 pins are in danger. 4 horse down the right-hand side. Four horse down the right-hand side. And that's 2 in a row, just like that. So certainly no reason to believe. Right at the lip. Right at the lip. In front of the 10 pin. This is a live recording from this morning. I don't think that those 2 words filling strikes in this match. And on the spare is gonna get it.